Welcome to the Daily Power Lesson, your daily dose of leadership, confidence, and authentic empowerment. Today, I want to talk about why the traditional corporate leadership training and the leadership books are not as effective. I worked in corporate for 20 years. In those 20 years, I attended numerous leadership trainings and read dozens and dozens of leadership books. I learned a lot of skills, but guess what? A lot of those skills didn't really land. I felt I couldn't really apply those skills in real life as much. I didn't understand why until the last year in my corporate career, I started being coached and I started the work on my inner self. And I was on this journey to become the CEO of my inner life. And I started to lead myself first and learn how to regulate my emotions, manage my own thoughts, emotions, and actions. Then, voila, everything changed and I became much better leader. I became a leader that is authentic, confident, and inspiring. So this is what's happening. In those leadership trainings and those leadership books, we learn those things, but we were not ready to apply it. I'll give you a few examples. For instance, I learned, okay, especially women, we need to speak up more and be more assertive. Okay, wow, I really tried. But every time when I was in those high stakes meetings or having a conversation that I needed to advocate for myself, I felt anxious. I didn't feel like I was able to do that because I was so worried about what other people think of me. And I was constantly just second guessing myself. My palms were sweating and my heart would race and my mind sometimes would go blank in those situations. How could I have the capacity to be assertive and to really speak up for myself? No, I couldn't. My nervous system was completely hijacked. The other one is we often are told, right, to be strategic and think about the pace that you are operating at. The pace I used to operate at, 100 miles an hour, calendar packed from meetings to meetings, task to task, and felt like the house was on fire all the time. And we often say, just put out fires all day. In that situation, my nervous system was in survival mode. I was in flight or fight. My prefrontal cortex, the part of my brain, can actually problem solve and think strategically, just completely hijacked. And it's not, you don't have the strategic thinking capability. It's just in that kind of environment, you cannot activate it. Another one is that I was told you need to listen more to be a great leader. Well, I really tried, but there are times that when I was, giving feedback to my team, when they responded, in a defensive manner, when they were looking for excuses, I got triggered. I got triggered big time, that I felt frustrated, agitated, and annoyed. In those situations, I couldn't really listen. My nervous system got hijacked. So that's what I mean, is that you can learn all those skills. But if you don't learn how to regulate your nervous systems and manage your own thoughts, emotions, and actions, then you're not in the right place to activate those skills. This is what you're going to learn in the daily power lesson. It's really about how to lead yourself first. Once you lead yourself, then you have the capacity to activate all those leadership skills that you learned over the years. Thank you for watching today, and remember to follow me, and I'll see you in the next lesson.